We're back for part 2 of our food and wine adventures today at Disney California Adventure for the Food and Wine Festival that goes until April 23rd. We have a few more things to try because we have 4 different options left on our Sip and Savor Pass. So we're going to get right into it and start with treat number 1, which is going to be our ghost pepper mac and cheese.
This dish can be found as the 2019 staple of the Peppers Caliente booth. And it really does look so delicious, nice and creamy and cheesy. The mac and cheese is topped with chili cheese corn chip dust. And believe me, it really does live up to its name. This dish is so hot. The dish itself tastes a lot like flaming hot Cheetos, and it leaves an aftertaste that you really just can't escape. The dust on top does add some crunch and a little extra flavor. So here's the deal, if you're into hot things, you will love this. But if you can't handle even the mildest kick, well, I definitely wouldn't recommend this one for you. I'm somewhere in the middle of the heat spectrum, but I just couldn't finish the ghost pepper mac and cheese. It was way too overpowering. Next up was a visit to Citrus Grove, where we tried the citrus brine pork roast with tangy barbecue sauce and lemon pepper slaw. The slaw and the crunch on top added a really nice texture, so it didn't make the dish just all beef. There's a very strong citrus flavor to the dish, and for $8, you really can't go wrong. It's a nice sized portion that we enjoyed. One little warning that the pork chunks were a little hard to eat. They were very large, so it took some work to tear those apart. We also sipped on the Meyer Lemon Ginger Mule, which was very lemony and had a really nice ginger kick at the end. Definitely refreshing and tasty on a warm day with just the right amount of ice. When we got to the bottom though, pretty much tasted like 100% lemonade, so you may want to pass on this drink, especially for $13.50. Next up, it was avocado time, where we couldn't wait to try the spiced roasted chicken on Pita. Now while this was a nice looking dish, it was extremely hard to eat. The pita was very thick, hard to cut. It was basically impossible to eat with a fork and knife. And this dish was so oily on the bottom that it made it really messy to try to attack it with your hands. I did enjoy the flavor of the avocado hummus, and I gave the tomatoes a thumbs up as well. The clear winner on Trip 2 to the 2019 Food and Wine Festival was the Harris Ranch Grilled Beef Tenderloin Slider with chimichurri sauce that you can find at Cluck-a-Doodle-Moo. This slider was tender, warm, very tasty, served on a perfectly toasted bun, and the chimichurri sauce really made for some great flavor. 5 out of 5, hands down on the slider. Would no doubt try this one again. We treated ourselves to dessert after the slider at Golden Dreams, where we had the chocolate peanut caramel parfait. This was a nice end to the day with lots of chocolate and caramel. The fudge on the top and the cake-like crust at the bottom made it a little hard to eat, but this treat was pretty good, surprisingly not as sweet as you would expect.
So you know what they say about sequels, they're not always as good as the first movie. And that's kind of how we felt today, especially with our disappointment in the ghost pepper mac and cheese and in the roasted chicken pita, which just wasn't really good. But the end of our day really got a lot better with that beef slider. Oh, that was so good. And we just had the chocolate caramel peanut parfait. That was a great way to end the day. Hope you enjoyed this video of our second part of the Food and Wine Festival 2019 here at Disney California Adventure. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to the channel, and you can also follow me on my social media at MATTYTJ. Thanks for watching.